So you may be looking at Shopify, but before you do, you may want to know, well, what exactly can you do on it? Rather than a tutorial, I'm just going to go through some of the key benefits of using Shopify, how much it costs, who is it for, and everything like that. So let's get started with what exactly is Shopify. So Shopify is essentially a platform for small businesses, even big businesses, to put their items online. I remember when I started an online store, which must be at least more than 10 years, there was no Shopify, at least that I knew about, and I had to go to a web designer to actually make a web page. Then I had to learn coding and database coding so I could upload things and change things, which is crazy to think about it. Now you just need a smartphone. You can take pictures of the items you want to sell, upload them, make a description, give a price, and then people can buy them from your store. All you have to do is get the Shopify app, sign up for an account. Shopify is a paid service, and I'll go through the costs in a second. But that's pretty much all you have to do. You don't even need a computer. You can do everything on your smartphone. So what actually can you sell on Shopify? Well, according to them, pretty much anything that you can legally sell. So physical items, digital items, classes, tickets, memberships, even rentals can all go on there. So Shopify basically is just a place where people can come, look at the item, and then pay you for it. So Shopify has an automatic payment service. So they can just click on the Shopify pay button, and then they can pretty much accept anything. So credit card or PayPal or anything else. And that will just go straight into you with your PayPal. Shopify is basic though. It's just essentially a website builder or a blog that you can just upload photos and descriptions on, and it has a buy button. But what makes Shopify kind of special, I guess, is all of the apps that it has. So what exactly are apps? Well, they're exactly the same on Shopify as they are on the iPhone. So the iPhone is just a platform and people make apps for it to actually make it useful. And that is exactly what apps on Shopify do. Apps are just the front end service of actually some really big companies. And well, everything to do with business has a company behind it that will give you an app to use on Shopify. So for example, two massive dropshippers on Shopify are called Oberlo and Modalist. And these are huge companies that have literally hundreds of thousands of products that you can sign up to use their service, put those products on your store. They're called apps, but really they're just massive dropshipping businesses. There's also apps though that just make everything to do with e-commerce easier, like Pushow, which can automate some of your marketing materials with abandoned carts. You also have free apps by Shopify like Shopify Chat, and that just puts chat boxes on your site so potential customers can type a message in there and then you can chat with them. Absolutely every service that you would need as a small business. So shipping and drop shipping from other companies, even print on demand services, which are pretty popular on Shopify. So you can sign up for a service with a print on demand company. You can give them your logo. They can print that on certain items and then ship it out. So you actually have no risk kind of. You can sell those items on your store. They deal with the printing and the shipping and the returns. There really is just an app for everything. And you can also use Shopify itself as a system to use in your store. If you just want to have an iPad or something, or people want to actually pay you with their phone, you can accept all of that payments on Shopify POS, point of sale. So you have a Shopify maybe on your iPad or something, and it's just easy like that. What is really special about Shopify as well, though, is that all of this data that is collected is given to you. So if you don't have any of this stuff already, then that data is just lost. But you can keep track of all the sales online, but also physical sales in your store if you have one. That can all go through Shopify, and you can see exactly what products sell the best, what products have the best margins. And online, if people are adding some things to their cart, not buying them, all of the reasons why, all of this data is in the back end on Shopify. What is even better though is that all of that data can actually be used with some apps that can read the data and then automatically give you recommendations. So for example, if this app knows that a certain product is selling well, it can actually pop up notifications to new customers and tell them, hey, this product's selling well. You don't have to do anything. You can automate all of this process. And That is just the power of apps on Shopify. A lot of apps are paid, obviously, because this is to do with business and they definitely require a lot of upkeep from that other company that you're paying, but a lot are free as well. And the core of the apps that Shopify gives you are free. Shopify itself isn't free though. If you actually want to have a live store and go ahead with it, you do have to pay. So you can get Shopify Lite, which is essentially just using Shopify to accept payments in store. If you just need some way to accept payments, then you can get Shopify Lite, and it'll also give you some data as well. That's only $9 a month. Basic Shopify gives you much more functionality though, and that's $30 a month. Going up to Shopify, as they call it, that is $80 a month. And then if you're a really big business, you can pay $300 a month for all of those services. And there's something called Plus as well, which doesn't have a price. And I guess that's if you're a really big business. So yeah, there are other services like Wix as well, for sure, that also do a similar thing. And if you just want to accept payments and you don't want all of that stuff, then you can just sign up with PayPal and have an Add Now button, maybe make a blog like on WordPress and just have the buy button on there, which is probably going to be cheaper overall because it's free to have a WordPress. But Shopify has some really good features and access to all of those apps, and you might want to pay the money and have a bit more of a professional store like that. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching. Sub if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.